I'm Simon Barron-Cohen and I'm the Director of the Autism Research Centre here at Cambridge University. We've got scientists who look at different aspects of autism, all the way from the causes, even at the molecular level, through to how the child develops, what changes across their lives, how this affects behaviour, and ultimately what kind of support they need. We've got in mind a new building for the Autism Centre of Excellence. This is going to be a national centre for autism research and also for autism services. We want to make sure that wherever you live in the UK, you can be referred for expert input on what your child or what you might need, so that you can go back to your local clinical team with information about what might help.
So in this country, there are roughly 700,000 people with autism or awaiting diagnosis.
Awaiting diagnosis.
And as yet, there's no real sort of central hub of focused support for people with a diagnosis, and for parents and for carers. So this is what the Autism Centre of Excellence wants to do.
Adrian, my husband, and I have supported the ACE right from the inception of the idea because we saw the crying need based on our own experience. When William was 4, I took him along to the local special school and I said, he will learn to read and write, won't he? And they shook their heads and said, probably not. I had friends who'd done home programmes and I talked to them and we set up a home programme. Within 2 years, William could read and write. At the new ACE Centre, the intention is that there will be multidisciplinary teams working together to actually look at what the individual needs.
We integrate the clinic into our research. We can talk to the parents, we can talk to the people with autism, we can see what sort of priorities they have, and then get them to contribute in research in many ways.
One of the bottlenecks in the national overview of autism is the slow rate of diagnosis. And this is particularly harmful because these are people who need support.
Okay, if you can turn towards the screen.
I'm David, I'm 62 years old and I was diagnosed only last year with autistic spectrum disorder. After a lifetime of trials and tribulations, it was really a kind of a eureka moment. Finally I found out why I had all the problems and the feelings that I'd had, and it was one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me, I think.
There's this understanding in popular culture from the characters that you see on TV that autistic people are quite socially awkward, but they're incredibly gifted in certain particular areas. But there's this whole other level of the spectrum for people like my brother, for example, who really struggle with daily tasks, who struggle with independence, struggle with being able to carry out daily activities and life skills, and who will need support for the rest of their lives.
ACE is going to be working with industry to explain the benefits of employing people on the autistic spectrum, but also to get the industry to understand what their special needs are and how they actually might be very useful in the different industries that people are going to work in.
The Steps into Work programme is a year-long scheme designed in part for people who are on the autism spectrum. The purpose is to give people the opportunity to have a lot of work experience so that they get to the end of the scheme and feel more comfortable about applying for paid work.
What I do is I sort of help create and help publicise the timetables. My day is very structured and I know what I need. I know what I need to do from it, and I know what everyone expects of me. I just a much better understanding of myself and what I want to do and what I want to be, as well as accepting myself for who I am.
I mean, I think anybody who works is a great boost to your confidence, your self-esteem, and will give you more contentment in life generally, for anybody, and particularly so of autistic people, many of whom have a great deal to offer. Simon Barron-Cohen is one of the great leaders, really, with his gentle approach and incredibly knowledgeable approach, which was also based on one of sincerely caring about the people he's trying to look after. I think he's achieved an amazing amount and will go on to do a lot more, which is why I will always support whatever he's doing, and I would urge anybody who's considering helping or supporting ACE to do so.
If you want to be part of this journey and make a donation, please contact me here in Cambridge or contact our team at the Autism Research Trust.
Make a difference. Think differently. Like us.